Okay, in this lesson we're going to do Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Now this song is made up of 4 chords, which is A minor, F, C and G. It has some passing chords in it. Now what I mean by passing chords is things like it's still technically an A minor chord, but they're adding a G bass to it and things like that. That happens with the chorus. We'll talk about that when we get to it. So the song, let's go through the chords for it. So we have A minor, and A minor is first finger on the second string, which is on the first fret, and then your second finger goes up to your fourth string, second fret, third finger goes underneath that. So that's your A minor chord. And when you're playing A minor, you strum 5 chords. What I like to do with A minor is bring my thumb up and over. You can just see it touches that 6th string. So when I play the 6th string, it's deadening out. So this means that I can still do a nice big full strum over all those 6 strings, but the 6th string is completely dead. And when I get to the beginning of this song and do that, it's a nice full sound across all the strings. If I take my thumb off, it will include that 6th string and it'll sound a little bit messy, I think. So that's a little trick there, keep that thumb over. The second chord is F, good old bar chord, where your first finger lies across the first fret like that, across all 6 strings. You really only need the pressure. If you go to Guitar Tutor online, you'll see some examples, or if you remember, sorry, of how to play bar chords. You only need the pressure on the 3 outer strings. So your first, second and 6th string for this. And then we make the E shape here, which is really just an E chord like this. So it's an E chord. So an E-shaped bar chord, you're still playing your E chord. This is a quick summary of it. You take it up 1 fret, place your first finger across. 1 fret after E is F, so therefore this is an F chord. Okay, so F chord is the second one. The next chord is C. And the good old C, which is just your first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, second finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Did I say that right before? Yeah, you get the idea. And then the 3rd finger up on the 5th string on the 3rd fret. Once again, this is a 5-string chord, so when I'm strumming, I only want to do 5 strings for this, not all 6. So to do this, my thumb is coming up and over, touching that 6th string, so that when I hit that 6th string, it deadens out. Okay, and I can do a nice full strum like that. So, and the next chord after that doesn't happen until later on down the song, which is G. Okay, which is played like so on the first finger up on the 5th string, 2nd fret, second finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the 4th finger underneath that, and all up it's like so. Okay, so that's the G chord, and this is a 6-string chord, so we're strumming 6 strings. So the first chord is A minor, which we're strumming 5 strings for, thumb over, but I'm strumming 6 strings, but muting out that 6. Okay, the second chord is F, strumming all 6 for those strings, for that chord, and the C, 5-string chord, but my thumb is coming up and just touching that 6th string. And then later on G, which is a 6-string chord again. Now, that's the chord summary. Let's have a look at the next part, which is our runs. This song has 2 runs in it. The first run, which is this. Okay, let me play the notes. So we're going 3rd string, open 3rd string, 4th string, and to the G, and then to the C to finish. So I play it through. Now I'll do it with the pick up here so that you can see it nice and close. I'm sorry, I'm just covering it a bit. Let's try it again. Okay, playing it in full view. See if you can see my pick down here, and I'll try and keep it forward so you can see what's happening. Okay, let's do it nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. there's some stuff happening in that riff, which is the, you can hear that I'm stopping that note short and stopping that note short, rather than playing it like this. Okay, so I'm stopping it. Now, after doing that full riff, that's really a piano riff in the song, okay, and it goes down nice and low. It's like a, and then can't go any lower on the guitar. So it's not going to be as effective when you're playing it live without a piano or the bass. The bass will really take it down low as well. The next riff, which is this one here, goes, oh sorry, like that. So let's do a close up here. Okay, and now do it back here. Okay, so I put my finger down to stop that string. Might have been confusing. I'll play it nice and slow now. 2, 3, 4. So I'm putting that finger down again. I'm putting that finger down to stop this one up here, to stop the sound of the 6th string, just being, you know, a bit fussy. I'll do it without putting that finger down. Okay. Anyway, so those are the two riffs. Not overly hard riffs, but they are hard once you start to incorporate it in with the rhythm. So the beginning of the song goes A minor, F, C, and then we do riff 1, a bit of a strum, and then we do riff 2. Okay, so I'm going to start off by playing the intro. Now the intro riff has a nice little quick at the beginning of the A minor and the C. So it goes like this. Okay, you can see that I incorporated part of the chord into the end of the riff. So this one here, rather than just hitting that C note, I'm going and start strumming straight away. That's the hard part of this riff, is to try and get that nice and flowing. So I'll play it all again. And so on, we start into the verse. Alright, so let's do that nice and slow, and this is for the people that have been practicing for a bit. You can sort of have a go with it. Okay, so it's 1, now we start the A minor nice and early. It comes in on the 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're sort of double speed on our rhythm for that. It's not the normal 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's actually a 16th note strum, which is doing 4 strums per beat. So if the beat is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 16th note rhythm over the top of that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what we're starting in with. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I didn't do that 16th note for the C, which I should have. Okay, so let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the intro, a little bit slowed down. There's one thing that's happening in there, if you're not familiar with, you can see this hand here, it's a palm, or it's a muted strum. Now what's happening for this is my hand is chopping the guitar strings. So I hit with this part of my hand the strings first, and then the pick follows through. This is an over-exaggerated version of what's happening. Okay, so the hand goes down, hits the string, pick comes through. So it's hard to get it in full speed. So if I do it nice and slow, hand hits, pick comes through. Now when I do that, it gets this sound, which is just a muted strumming sound. You'll see when I do this, okay, the sound's not being muted from here. It's all being done from here. This part of my hand, hitting the guitar first, coming through. So it's that muted strum. And it sounds like this when you put it together in the song. Get in there and it's... Okay, exaggerating it there, but you get the idea. Alright, so let's start through the verse of the song. It's not hard. The verse strum is really just down, up, stop, up, down, up, stop, up, down, up, stop, up, down, up, stop. Okay, so it's 4 bars of C. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're changing to the G. And back to the C. And we go through the verse again. So this is C. Now here we go to the G. Back to the C. Then we build up and we start on the chorus. Now the chorus goes F. So if you remember your chords, let's see if you can see that right. F, G. Now it really goes C, then it goes C with a B bass, A minor with a G bass, and then F. So it's more the bass sort of really takes over in this, because the bass is going. Alright, so that's the way the bass goes for it. And when we do it with the strum, we put it in like this. Okay, so let's go through the chords. We have C, which is the one you know, just your normal everyday C. Okay, and then the next chord is C with a B bass, or what I class as C with easily as C with a B bass. Putting your second finger up here on the B note, and then 5-string chord. There's 6 string here, doesn't get played. Okay, so C, C with a B bass. Also could be a G suspended 4th with a B bass. It's a few different terms. So the next one is A minor. A minor is the same as an E chord, if you know that, but down 1 string. Okay, so A minor. The next one is an A minor with a G bass. So it's your A minor. But what you have to do is you really have to get that little finger curled over to touch that G note while still keeping all of your 5 strings sounding out for that A minor. Okay, so you end up with this sound here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit off sounding by itself, but that's the whole idea of these passing chords. Okay, so I'll play this at normal speed, and it goes like this. So get this right and back over here. Okay, so we go for the chorus of this song. It is F, G. Now we have C, C with a B bass, A minor with a G bass, F, G, same again. With the C and the second run. Okay, the only place where that first run happens is on the beginning and right at the end. So let's look at that once again, but this time I'm going to fancy it up a little bit when I get to the rundown on the chorus. So for this I'm going to go. And I'm sort of going to pick through it. So I'm going to pick from the root note, 2nd string under it, and then from this, from the 5th string, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. So it's like this. And then then to the C with the B bass, then to the A minor. And the only difference here is the bass goes to the 6th string. Okay, so we end up having okay, so this is whole rundown happens. So when it's F, G, you can do this run. I think that pretty much covers the whole song. I'm going to play the song now from start to finish. I'm going to go through the intro with both runs, do the verse through, so the verse will go through twice, then the chorus through twice, and finish the song. So let's see if you can just catch up or keep up. I'll do it a little bit slower than the original. I'll get in full frame, and I'll yell out the chords as we go. So let's start with the A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the F. To the C. And run 1. C, run 2. Now we're into the verse. So 4 bars of C. Onto the G. Back to the C. Let's put a run in here, run 2. Okay, back to the verse. C for 4 bars. To the G. Back to the C. Now no run for the chorus. Here we go to the chorus. F. G. Now we do the run down from C. Bass, A minor with the G bass, F, G. Now we finish up with run 2 off the C. Now let's pretend it's the end of the song. Would be like that. Okay, there you have it. There's the whole song. Have fun.